Hello everyone, this is my promo for the radio station Coventry and Warwickshire. Coventry and Warwickshire Radio is a radio station based in the town of Coventry and features many presenters who work on the station. However, there are many job roles to the station, and this promo will help you see an insight on what the job roles are at the station and what they do.
I am the assistant editor of BBC Coventry and Warwickshire.
Yeah, hello, my name is Tyler Campbell. I'm going to be interviewing the boss of the radio station, Coventry and Warwickshire, Terry Goodwin. First question is, what do you have to do on the radio?
So, my job is mixed. So, I manage the radio station day to day. So that means that we look after the programmes, work out what stories they're going to do, make sure they're playing the right music, and then we do planning, so we work out what sort of stories we're doing, whether we're going to go out and cover big events or football matches and things like that. So day to day, it's completely varied, like no 2 days are the same.
Has anything ever went wrong on a live show?
So sometimes we do live shows where the presenter isn't in the studio. They might be out at a football match, or the Godiva Festival, or there'll be a big event of some sort, and you're relying on using a satellite link or something to be able to broadcast back to the studio. And sometimes those links go wrong, so they might drop out. So where you were once hearing a show, you then hear nothing. So you have to then either have somebody who is back at the studio who might play in music or something while there's a gap, or you go off air. So the last thing we want to do is go off air. So you normally come up with a second plan in case the first plan doesn't work quite right. So that's part of what we do.
And last question, what other job role would you go into for the radio station?
Okay, so I've done loads of different things. As I said, I'm the assistant editor now, but before that I've been a football commentator, presented programmes, read the news, produced the programme. So I've basically done everything here. I think the one that I enjoyed the most was producing programmes.
Oh yeah.
So you're working with a presenter, you're coming up with all the ideas, you're sort of making sure that they do the right things at the right time. Obviously you probably getting guests and things on. I really enjoyed that. It's like you're the director of a film set, albeit on the radio.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Alright, you're welcome.
Thank you. The radio station Coventry and Warwickshire have a total of 64,000 listeners per week, and the total hours listened from the radio station is 501,000 per week. These statistics are from July 2018 to December 2018. The hours per listener were 7.9 hours per week too. Hello, my name is Tyler Campbell and I'm here with Vic Manette, one of the presenters at the radio station. We're going to be asking her a few questions now. One of the questions, what do you have to do on the radio?
I'm the mid-morning show presenter, so I'm on air every day between 9 and midday. But unlike some of the other presenters here, I'm actually a BBC staff member, so I do a lot of the production, a lot of the soundscape work as well. So I'm here from around about 7 a.m. Until any time around now, about 4 o'clock, doing various different things to prepare for what is the single greatest job in the world.
Yeah. Has anything ever went wrong on a live show?
Lots of things go wrong on live shows. Always. It's usually technology based. Sometimes it's people based. For example, people saying the wrong thing or swearing. My favourite ever show was when we were doing an outside broadcast. Famously, outside broadcasts are so difficult, but we were doing an outside broadcast live at the War Memorial Park. We started on a radio car, ended up going through 3 various bits of kit, and ended up finishing the show trying to present it live on a mobile phone because literally everything broke.
Yeah.
So all you need to do is be unflappable while these things are going on, which is the most important thing you learn. It takes a long time to learn how to do that, though.
And last question, what job role would you choose over than what you're doing now?
I wouldn't do anything else.
Okay.
When I was little, I used to walk around the house with earphone and listening to the radio all the time when I was 4 or 5, and it's all I ever dreamed of doing. This is literally me living my dream, and I have no transferable skills, so I don't know what else I could do anyway.
Okay, thank you for that. Thank you.
You are.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Hello, I'm with just now the receptionist at the radio station, Coventry, Warwickshire. I'm going to be asking a few questions. First question is, what is your job role at the radio station?
Hello Tyler, I'm Jessna. My job role is dealing with the public face-to-face and on the phone. I deal with external visitors. I carry out tours for the general public, some admin duty. I also handle breaking news stories. So if there are local breaking news stories, they come through on the switchboard over here, where I would be the person to call, handle the call during office hours, and I would then forward that on to the news team. The most important aspect of my job really is communicating with lots of different parties, so not just my colleagues here, but my colleagues within the BBC elsewhere.
Yeah, thank you. And also, what other job role would you do except from receptionist?
I would write comedy, and I would work in the props department, where I would be designing people's costumes for Strictly.
Okay, thank you for that.
Thank you, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Okay, hi, I'm Elizabeth Rogan and I'm a producer at BBC Coventry in Warwickshire.
Okay, thank you. First question, what do you have to do on the radio?
So what I do is I have 4 shows that I produce, and kind of for those shows I have to set up like the guests, I have to write the scripts and kind of make sure all the music's in the right place and that people turn up on time, and then when they turn up just go get the door, let them in and get them ready to come on the radio.
Has anything ever went wrong on a live show?
Yes, I've had a few swear words before. So we launched these shows that I currently do back in March. So they were all new, so all the presenters were really new and just still kind of getting used to what they had to do and the buttons they had to press. They didn't know a lot of the other rules at that point. And we had a couple of swear words, and the presenter looked at me very frightened, like, what do we do now? But obviously in that situation, well, we try and preempt it by saying to the guests, like, obviously no swear words. I mean, most shows wouldn't allow it, but for this particular one, it's like a youth show, so we get really chatty, it's really relaxed. I think like the person just thought, oh, forgot maybe they were like live on the radio, but we just had to say sorry. And you know, it's not happened since, but yeah.
Yeah. And last question, what other job role would you choose except from what you're doing now?
I would probably be a reporter if I could.
Oh, okay.
Just like running around, going out and stopping people and just getting involved a bit more in that kind of live situation. But it's a lot it's a lot easier said than done.
Yeah.
You've got to maybe get a lot of no's and stuff like that. But I really enjoy what I'm doing now, though.
Okay, thank you for that. Anyway.
Hey, no worries.
Thank you for
Thanks, Thanks, guys.